students. Let us start with the next lesson, that is your 10th chapter, that is respiration in organism. Like nutrition, respiration is one of the life processes. By now we have learned what is life processes. Like we have learned it in previous classes when we learned about nutrition. Nutrition is also one of the life process. What is this life process? Life process means the activities that are carried out by any living organism in order to survive. Try to understand. These are the activities or processes which help an organism to survive. Okay, that is called life process. Okay, I just write down what is life processes. Life processes means the activities or the processes. Processes is better than using activities, the word activities. Okay, the activities or the processes carried out by a living organism, in order to live or in order to survive. Live or survive, such processes we call it life processes. So which are the life processes? There are 5 life processes are there. That is nutrition, respiration, transportation, excretion and reproduction. These are the life processes. Okay. So which are the life processes? Nutrition, respiration, transportation, excretion and reproduction. These are the life processes. Now we have finished learning nutrition. We will be learning about respiration, transportation, excretion as well as reproduction. So these are the life processes, okay, which will help an organism to survive. See, out of this 5, okay, if the organism won't do any of these 4, if they don't take food, if they don't respire, and those materials, if it is not properly transported and if the waste is not excreted, then the organism will not survive. But reproduction is not essential for an organism to survive. Reproduction is necessary for an entire population or entire species to survive. Otherwise, for an individual organism, it is not required. So, these 4, that is nutrition, respiration, transportation and excretion, these are very much essential for an individual organism to survive. Okay, even if an organism does not reproduce, doesn't mean it will die. It may affect the entire population or the species. But for an individual organism, reproduction is not essential to survive. For each and every single organism, they have to take food, that is nutrition is necessary, respiration is necessary, transportation is necessary and excretion is also necessary for them to survive. I think I have made it clear. Now, let us go to the life process, respiration. Before that, what is nutrition? We learned what is nutrition. Nutrition is a process where we take in food. Why we take the food? We know we take food because food provides energy, and that energy is required to carry out all the processes which are taking place inside our body. That's why we take the food. That is, it gives us energy. And not only energy, it has various functions. But basically we say it gives us energy to carry out all the activities. Now that is about nutrition. Now what is respiration? Yes, respiration, we have learned respiration is a process wherein we take in oxygen. We are taking oxygen from the air and we are giving out carbon dioxide. So far we have learned this definition for respiration. What is the definition? Whenever any teacher asks you what is respiration, usually you come up with an answer that is taking in oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide. There is nothing wrong in that definition. But the actual definition we are going to learn. What is the actual definition for respiration? Respiration is not just taking in oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide alone. Respiration is an energy liberating process. Okay. Now onwards, if anybody asks you what is respiration, you should define. How you have to define? You have to define it as it is an energy liberating process. So what is respiration? Respiration is an energy liberating process. Energy liberating process. So that's what we are going to learn now. Okay. So what is respiration? How it will help in giving out energy. Respiration is an energy liberating process. Let us try to understand the definition. What is the definition saying? It is helping in liberating energy. What does liberation means? To release. Liberation means to release. Okay. So release means what? So somewhere something has been trapped. Okay. Something is trapped and you're releasing it, right? See, like, we have mouse trap. So the mouse will get trapped in that the mouse trap and you release it, right? So in the same way, something is trapped. So what is trapped? The energy is trapped. Where it is trapped? It is trapped in the digested food. So energy is trapped in the digested food. So in the process nutrition we learned that the food is digested, right? So food, the digested, the digestion process, everything we have learned it. So the digested food has a lot of energy. Enormous amount of energy is present in the digested food, but it is in trapped form. Okay, it is not released. To release that energy, we have to respire. So energy is there in this food. The food. Okay, whatever the food we are taking, energy is there, but unless we respire, the energy is not released. That is what respiration does. Respiration is an energy liberating process. The trapped energy will be released. For releasing this energy which is trapped in the food, we need oxygen. That is the reason why we are taking oxygen. We take the oxygen from the atmosphere, from the air, only to help in releasing the energy that is trapped in the food. See, whatever food we take, unless we respire, we don't get that energy, right? So we need energy. We have to release that energy. To obtain that energy, we have to take oxygen. So oxygen will help in releasing the energy from the food. So that is what we do while breathing. So we know what is breathing, right? During breathing, we inhale, right? We inhale oxygen and we exhale carbon dioxide. So the oxygen is taken by our body. Where it is taken? It is taken by the cells, right? So whatever food we take, right, after it is digested, where it enters into cells. What are these cells? Cells are the building blocks. They are the building blocks of living organisms. right? So our body is made up of several number of cells. Millions, trillions of cells are present in our body, right? So like you take any organ, whether it is hands, nose, finger, or your lungs, or stomach, intestine, liver, all the organs are made up of cells. So whatever food we take it has to enter inside the cell. Okay, so that's why digestion helps it converting the complex food into simple soluble form so that it can enter inside the cell. Then the food has entered. Which food? The digested food. Okay. Digested food. It has entered inside the cell. And whatever oxygen we take, whatever oxygen is taken, it should enter inside the cell, okay? And inside the cell, what happens is the oxygen will help in breaking down the digested food. The oxygen will help in breaking down the digested food and releasing energy. So this entire process takes place in the cell and we call this cellular respiration. This is called cellular respiration. So what is cellular respiration? It is a energy liberating process where food, that is digested food, which is the food which gives us energy, that is glucose, right? The digested food means what? The glucose is oxidized. And it releases energy. This is what cellular respiration. This is what is happening inside our body continuously, right? Continuously we are taking in oxygen, and whatever food we have taken, that will be converted into like a simple form, right? The food which gives us energy is carbohydrate. The carbohydrate will be converted into glucose, and this glucose will enter inside the cell, and even the oxygen will enter inside the cell, and inside the cell the glucose will be burned. We actually should say burned, or you can just put it in simple term, that is it will be broken down and energy is released. This process is called respiration, otherwise we call it cellular respiration. I hope you understood this much.